With no witnesses, tips, or motive, solving a 2023 triple homicide proved challenging. But within days, high-tech forensics led to an arrest.
Well, prosecutors recently presented the case to a jury as one of the first ever that was based purely on technology. Investigative reporter Mike Perlstein has followed it from the beginning and brings us this special report.
A brazen mass shooting on Lundy Gras 2023 left several people riddled with bullets, multiple cars wrecked on the interstate, and lives shattered forever.
It's senseless, it's barbaric.
2 people died immediately. The intended target, 21-year-old Janelle Hampton, and his Uber driver, Andrew Stiller. Months later, Kimberly Hines, who had been driving by when a stray bullet struck her in the head, was taken off life support. The direct aftermath of the triple killing, showing 4 gunmen running back to their getaway car, surfaced immediately in this chilling video from a driver in a passing car.
I've never seen anything like that in my 20-plus years on the job.
At the scene, NOPD officers found bullet casings from multiple guns. Eyewitnesses were able to identify the suspect's car as a white Nissan Sentra. But old-fashioned detective work ended there. There were no confessions, identifications, tipsters, murder weapons, or motive. If anyone did know anything, they weren't talking.
The witnesses have always been hard to find, have always been hard to keep in pocket, have always been, difficult to convince them to come into court and testify against someone they saw kill someone.
But where old school evidence led to a dead end, sophisticated new technology provided a forensic trail for authorities to connect the dots leading to this man, 35-year-old career criminal Tyree Quinn. The key was an electronic bracelet attached to Quinn's ankle after he made bail in a previous arrest. He was booked with murder 10 days after the shooting.
He was wearing an ankle monitor, and it absolutely aided in this investigation.
Quinn's electronic path, previously revealed in our series Tracking a Murder, not only placed Quinn at the murder scene, but actually followed him to the grassy shoulder of the interstate, where police say he continued to empty his gun as Stiller's car crashed through a fence and into oncoming traffic.
That one ping is one of the saddest pings you can ever look at.
Matt Dennis is the founder of the monitoring company ASAP, Assured Supervision Accountability Program. He has seen ankle monitoring grow from a handful of defendants on bracelets to hundreds at any given time all over Louisiana. This letter from the FBI credits ASAP with helping in the arrest of 6 suspects in 3 different parishes.
There is absolutely no doubt this is going to become the norm, and it is slowly creeping across the state.
This technology is the future of law enforcement.
New Orleans District Attorney Jason Williams and his chief homicide prosecutor Matt Durbus say the future is already here.
Ring doorbell cameras, license plate readers, security cameras, public safety cameras, whether it's on a building, whether it's the dash cam or the body-worn camera footage. All these things tell little pieces of stories.
Quinn's police report showed how homicide detectives pieced together several types of technology to obtain Quinn's arrest warrant. Surveillance video revealed the license plate of the stolen Nissan. Detectives then traced the path of the car through several license plate readers. Finally, footage from a surveillance camera showed images of Quinn with the car. Tying it all together was Quinn's ankle bracelet, showing his location minute by minute before, during, and after the killings.
We want to make sure as prosecutors that we are well versed in all of the benefits of a piece of technology, and so we train on it on a regular basis.
That training is what helped produce these detailed PowerPoint slides that were shown to the jury at Quinn's trial earlier this year. That trial, which resulted in Quinn's conviction for murder and 2 counts of manslaughter, was historic, one of the first locally to rely entirely on technology.
We've seen the very first conviction. We're going to see a second and a third coming up real quickly.
Former prosecutor Rafael Goyeneche, head of the Metropolitan Crime Commission, says forensic technology has other benefits.
When you're dealing with violent and repeat offenders, there's a real fear factor with victims and witnesses. The technology is not afraid of anything.
Just like fingerprints and ballistics evidence in the past century and DNA evidence in the past 40 years, Quinn's electronic ankle bracelet trail had to withstand a lengthy cross-examination by the defense over its accuracy. An expert from the electronic monitoring company was a key expert witness.
This technology is no longer something that is limited to fiction and what you see on TV. This is filtered down into everyday life in the criminal justice system.
In a jurisdiction that has seen a disproportionate number of faulty eyewitness IDs, recanted testimony, and soul-draining exonerations, Williams thinks technology will not only lead to more solid cases, but also safer ones.
It's the future of law enforcement, the future of prosecutions, and it's going to allow us to do a whole lot more victimless prosecutions, which means that victims, witnesses, and survivors don't have to fear putting themselves in harm's way.
Tyree Quinn is now several months into a mandatory life sentence. Mike Perlstein, WWL, Louisiana.